Yes, without further ado, I'd like to present to you about UKON this evening. And can I have a show of hands here who has not taken Energic UKON, has not started taking the UKON? If you have not started taking, please type 1 in the chat group. Yes, okay, so, right. Okay, so today, it's all right. So today, I'm going to share with you the benefits of having a UKON account, okay? The product knowledge as well as the business side, all right? Okay, I'm going to show you the next slide. Okay, this is me. Okay, you'll learn a lot about why our UKON is different from those that you find in the supermarket, okay? Right, you'll learn about what is turmeric, the product origin, manufacturing process, product knowledge, product certificates, product pricing, as well as commission, all right? Well, let's start with the general knowledge, okay? As you can see that people comes from different part of the world. So we have people from Dubai, yeah, from Africa, from UK, and actually turmeric can be found in where? Usually found in Asia, right? In Asia, you will not find people growing turmeric in the cold countries because turmeric needs cultivate better in places where it's warm and humid, all right? So that's why you can commonly find turmeric in places like in Southeast Asia. Like, do you have friends from Philippines? If you're from Philippines, can you type Philippines? Okay, Cairo has turmeric in your backyard. Amazing. Wow. Who else? Who else is growing turmeric? From Philippines, from India. Do we have friends from India? No?
Yes, we do. Plenty.
Okay, good. So actually, so now you know that actually turmeric is not something new, okay? It has been around in Asia for thousands of years. And in India, they call it the Ayurveda. Ayurveda means the natural healing method. Okay, it's very common among Indian culture, especially, you know, if you like Indian curry, do you know that they actually add turmeric inside? If you know, type yes in the chat box. Yes, awesome. Now for Chinese, okay, I can see Dorcas is here, right? Dorcas, Chinese, Mr. Chin is here as well. So I believe you know in Chinese medicine, we also use ginger or turmeric and a part of the herb and spice for healing. Am I correct? If you agree with me, says agree. Type in the chat box, agree. So I know that you are paying attention. Okay, awesome, Yvonne. I see you. Yes, good. Right. Good. Let's go on to the next slide. Okay, let's take a look at what's the components of turmeric. Okay, actually, besides curcumin, okay, curcumin is actually the yellow substance that you see inside turmeric. Okay, we call it the curcumin or curcuminoids. It also has carbohydrates, protein, fats, mineral, and essential oil. All right. And what is it used for? Okay, if you have been to all my training before, do you remember the 3 A's that I always mention? The 3 A's. If you know, can you type in the chat group? What are the 3 A's? Yes, Rizwan, do you want to tell us what the 3 A's? Antioxidant, yes. Ayurveda, awesome, good job. Yes, one of the A is Ayurveda, which I mentioned earlier, which is natural healing. So another A is actually anti-inflammatory, okay? antibacterial, all right? And you can also see in this slide that it has very high antioxidant, antifungal, and so on, all right? Okay. Next, have you heard about ORAC? You have heard about ORAC. Can you type in the chat group ORAC? O-R-A-C. Type in the chat group right now. I want to see how many people here knows or heard about ORAC. Good. Hope to see more people. Okay, good. So basically, when you measure antioxidant level of the Kangen water, what value do you use? It's quiz time, huh? ORP, yes. So actually ORP, the value, the higher the negative value is better, right? Am I correct? Type yes. Yeah, yes. But for ORAC, it's opposite, okay? The higher the value, the better. Okay, what's the full meaning of ORAC? It means oxygen radical absorption capacity. It means how much the plant can absorb the free radicals from the environment. So the higher the value, the better. So I have a list of food here. The first three is actually spices. Cloves has very high ORAC, as well as cinnamon and oregano, followed by turmeric. But I'm sure you don't want to take cloves every day, right? You don't want to take cinnamon. You can't afford to take cinnamon every day or oregano, right? So, but turmeric, you can actually, what do the Indians do? They put in the curry, right? But do you want to take curry every day? Yes or no? If you want to take curry every day, it will add calories to your diet. So of course you do not want to take curry every day, okay? But I have, later on, I'm going to share with you a better option on how to consume turmeric every day, okay? Later on, I'm going to share you with details about our supplements, all right? So remember, the higher the ORAC value scores, the better, all right? Okay, next. Okay, I want to talk about the product origin, okay, where it comes from. Okay, Shizen no Takara is a Japanese word. Shizen means nature, Takara means treasure, all right? So, have you been to Okinawa? If you've been to Okinawa, can you type Okinawa? Are you following me? Okinawa. So no one been there before. Yeah, good. So when you arrive at the airport, how do you feel? What's your impression about Okinawa? It's very relaxed, correct? It has lots of nature. The air is very fresh. It's very different from cities like Tokyo or Osaka. Okay, because Okinawa is surrounded by nature, and hence its climate is very suitable to cultivate UKON. All right. Next is, okay, now I want to talk about spring turmeric. If you come from India, Philippines, or even Malaysia, they always talk about turmeric. No one actually, before I study about the turmeric from Okinawa, I have not heard about spring turmeric. It's only available in Okinawa for the obvious reason because Okinawa has what? Has 4 seasons, right? So we call it spring turmeric. It's when the flower of the turmeric blooms in spring, which you can see in the slide here is pink color. Okay, we call it the spring turmeric. Okay, it's packed full of essential oil and minerals, and it's good for your stomach, digestion, and it also helps to lower blood pressure and helps to break down cholesterol. All right. Next, I want to share with you is the autumn turmeric. Autumn turmeric means turmeric, the flower actually blooms in autumn only, and the color of the flower is actually white. And you can see that color of the curcumin is actually darker. It's actually darker than the spring turmeric. That's the difference. And that's why the autumn turmeric has a higher percentage of curcumin. All right. So Do you know, okay, which product we have in Kangen, in Egypt? Which product has 100% autumn turmeric? If you know the answer, can you please type in the chat group? Tea, yes, awesome. Has, okay. Right, yes. No, it's tea, okay? Not soap, not the capsule. For those capsule, it's 50% spring, 50% autumn. Isn't that awesome? Because those that you find in the supermarket is actually basically one type, all right? I'm sure Kairu, the turmeric that you grow in your backyard, it's only one type, right? Am I correct, Kairu? Yeah? Okay, yes, right. So this is the unique uh, part of turmeric that's grown in Okinawa, all right? Next, another unique and special unique selling point of our UKON is actually the manufacturing process. Have you been to UKON factory? How many people here has visited our factory in Okinawa? If you have been there, can you type yes? Or me, can you type me? How many? I want to see how many people been there. Noli, Zahid, okay, Kairu. Who else? Yvonne, have you been there? I think Mr. Chin has been there as well. Awesome. Yeah. So if you've been there before, I'm sure you know that our product is 100% manufactured in Okinawa. All right. So this is our factory. Okay. And we actually contracted, okay, with the local farmers in Okinawa. There are about 400 over farmers in Okinawa, which we contracted with them. And during harvest time, they will put in the turmeric in the yellow cartons like this in the picture, and they will send it to our factory in Okinawa. Okay, and then once it arrives our factory, we actually use strong Kangen water, 11.5, to wash, to pre-wash the UKON. Okay. Isn't that also okay? Even no worries. Once the borders is open, I'll love to invite you to our factory. You should at least go to the factory and see it for yourself. It's really amazing. If you know some manufacturing process, right? They like to bleach their product, but we don't use any bleach at all. We actually use strong Kangen water to wash the UKON. Okay, and then it's next transferred to another conveyor belt where the soil and any other impurities are sprayed off using Kangen water. Double cleanse. We cleanse many times, all right? Not just one time, but 2 or 3 times to make sure it's clean, all right? Next, it's being transported to another side of the factory where we soak the UKON into this strong acidic water. Okay, for how long? For 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, the purpose is to sanitize. Okay, and once it's done, we will slice it into 1 millimeter thin and spread onto a big tray. Why do we need to do that? Because we need to put it into an oven for about 7 hours at 72 degrees in a dryer. Why do we need to dry it? Because we need to grind into powder. Okay, once it's grind into powder, we actually send to our pharmaceutical factory manufacturer in Shizuoka. All right, and then they will make it into capsule. All right, I'll tell you more about what is inside the capsule. All right. And next, this is a very special process, okay, whereby they actually extract the essential oil. As I mentioned earlier, turmeric contains some important essential. So the turmeric is going through another 3 hours process to extract the essential, the oil from the turmeric to produce for our capsule as well as for our soap, okay? All right. Okay. Let me see. Okay, next slide. Okay, that's for the factory. Next, I'll go on to the product knowledge. Okay, first of all, okay, you've seen how we washed it. So it's 100% pesticide free. So there's no preservative, there's no artificial color, and there's no additive substances. At the same time, do you know that our soft gel is actually patented? It's no other, you can't find any manufacturer having this technology whereby the capsule is actually combined with Kangen water. Isn't that amazing? You think it's amazing? Can you type amazing in the chat group? Okay. Yes, it's amazing. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, thank you, Yvonne. Yeah, it's amazing, you know. And I'll show you the certificate later on, all right? Next, we also use Kangen water, strong Kangen water and strong acidic water. Okay, that's our unique selling point and unique characteristics of our capsule. Okay, next. Okay, next is the packaging technology. Okay, as you know, if you're staying in Asia or if in Europe in summer, usually the humidity is very high, correct? So in order to prevent any oxidization and to keep the capsules fresh, the capsules are packed individually, okay? And it's actually covered with a silver packaging to prevent any exposure to oxygen. Also, it is easy to carry around. So the silver packaging is like when you put in a bag, you know, there's radiation. As you know, the mobile phone emits radiation, right? So it can actually protect radiation from your phone if you put it into the bag, all right? This is also very special. And it's light and it's easy to carry around, especially when you travel, okay? Right, okay, now I want to talk to you about, a lot of people ask me, you know, what's the difference between powder and liquid? Now, I need you to understand that turmeric is actually fat soluble. So it actually needs some fats, okay? So that when you mix it with some oil or fats, your body is able to absorb it. So if you simply buy the powder form from the supermarket and mix it with water, you're wasting your money because your body cannot absorb. It will simply pass out. So, and also just be aware that a lot of powdered turmeric, they actually add colorings into the turmeric to make it more attractive for the consumer to buy. So coloring, as you know, is not good for the body. So actually it's not safe to consume if you do not know where the source of the turmeric is from, okay? Next, okay, so what is our recommendation? All right, so recommendation, if you're from Malaysia, we put the recommendation as 5 soft gels per day. All right, can you take more? Can you take less? Yes, you can. It depends on your body. If you're sick, it means what? Your body is very acidic, right? Your body has a lot of free radicals. So in order to get rid of free radicals, in order to build up your immune system, do you think you should take more than 5 or less than 5? If you think it's more than 5, can you type more? Yeah, good. Yes. Awesome. Yes, that's right. So if you think you do not need to take 5, you want to take less than 5, it's fine. Okay, this is not drug. This is a dietary supplement. Okay, it's to supplement what is not enough, daily needs. So our recommendation is 5, but you can take more or 5, depend on your age, your health conditions, and so on. Yes, you can take 10. Yes, Winnie, awesome. Yes, all right. So far, so good. Are you following me? If you're following me, type yes. Yes, awesome, good. You're paying attention. Good. Thank you, Shira. Thank you, Maiden. Good, Yvonne. Good. Right. Okay. Now, these are the supplement fats. Okay. If you're from Malaysia, the only capsule that we are selling is actually squalene. Okay. If you're from Singapore, you're very fortunate, you're very lucky because you only need one permit and you can actually import squalene, vegetarian, soup, and tea. But for Malaysia, it's very strict. We need permit for each item. So we took 3 years to get the permit for the squalene. And if you're from Dubai, I believe you are taking the vegetarian type. All right, more or less it's the same. Vegetarian, the difference with the vegetarian and the squalene is that we replace with more plant-based ingredients. All right, I'll share with you later. But let's take a look at the squalene. Right, of course, in the capsule it includes the turmeric. Yeah, besides turmeric, okay, about yellow. No, don't have to worry about the yellow substance because that's the vitamin B. Okay, because vitamin B is water soluble. Anything that's excess, it will pass out. If you take just any of the vitamin supplements, right, it also get discharged yellow. The urine turns yellow because that's the color of vitamin B. Yeah, don't have to worry. Don't have to worry. It just means there's excess and it's just pass out. All right. But if you take enough Kangen water, the urine will not be very yellowish. Yeah. All right. Yes, you can still get vegetarian UKON. Are you Miss K, Miss Lee? Are you from Philippines? Are you? I have received a message asking. Many clients are looking for vegetarian UKON. You can still order, Kuchin. You can still order through Japan, but you have to pick up from Singapore. Okay, it's a bit, the logistics one is a bit troublesome. Before I answer your, okay, I know there's questions coming in, but let me finish my slides and then I will have a Q&A at the end of my presentation. Is that okay? Yeah? Okay, now, squalene. Okay, squalene is actually from the oil from the shark, the liver oil from the shark. And we also have some small fishes like salmon and so on. As you know, squalene has a very high percentage of DHA. DHA is good for what? It's good for the, do you know the answer? DHA is actually very good for the brain. So if you want to improve your memory, then squalene, you have to take squalene. Okay, squalene is very good for memory. And the rest of the ingredients they can see is actually vitamin Bs, and ascorbic acid is simply vitamin C. If you're Singapore, do we have distributors from Singapore? If you're from Singapore, can you type Singapore? All right, John, yeah, yes, good to see you here. Now, for Singapore, you might be wondering, hey, how come the terms are very different from Singapore? Don't worry, they are all the same. The reason why the ingredients term is different is because that's the requirement from the government in Malaysia. We have to put it according to their requirement. But it's the same. In Singapore, ascorbic acid is vitamin C, and the rest is vitamin B, different type of vitamin Bs. Yeah. So don't worry, they're all the same. It's just the terms are different. Okay. So for talking about the vegetarian, they have the evening primrose. Okay, it's very good for the ladies. They like to take the vegetarian type because it's good for the skin. Evening primrose. We also have the olive oil. We have the flaxseed oil, and so on. All right. All right. The product quality. Now I'm going to show you the certificates. Right. Okay, this certificate is issued by the Shizuoka Food Hygiene Association. Okay, it shows that it's a approved food product from Shizuoka. That's where our pharmaceutical manufacturer is located. Next, we have the GMP Compliance Good Manufacturing Practice from the Japan Health and Nutrition Food Association. All right. And then we also, this is the cert for the soft gel capsule. This is the patent, all right? And next, this is from the FDA. FDA, as you know, is not easy to obtain as well, but we have the cert and we actually have been renewing at once it's 2 or 3 years, we will renew this cert, yeah? And then this is from the Japan Ministry of Health. Okay, now, many people is very concerned about food from Japan after the earthquake on 2011 March, 11 March, right? So they are worried about the radiation, contamination, and so on. But you can show this cert to your prospects and tell them it's safe for consumption because the test result shows that there's zero radiation. All right, so it means it's safe for consumption. And this certificate is available for your use, for your usage. So you can always request from us. You can write to us, or you can actually request from your leaders. Okay. So Zahid, if you need it, please let me know. I will forward the certificates to you. All right. Okay. Next, the most important part is the pricing. Right. So do you know the difference between UKON DD and UKON Sigma? If you do not know, type no. Anyone here not sure the term DD and Sigma? Okay, let me see. No, okay. Okay, now I'll briefly explain to you. So UKON DD actually has 10, can you see the small box on the slide? Okay, that's called one small box. Actually, we call it PP, but to make things simple, it's a one small box, all right? And if you buy DD, which costs 3,180 ringgit, which is equivalent to 760 USD. And inside this DD, there are 10 small boxes, okay? And I'll show with you, I'll show you more in details later as we go along the difference about DD and Sigma. Okay, now I'm going to show you the price, just the price. For Sigma, there will be 3 DD, okay? So that means there are 30 boxes. Don't worry, Winnie Chan. At the end of the presentation, I'll make sure you understand the difference between DD and Sigma. Okay, don't worry, it's very easy. So Sigma consists of 3 DD, all right? So Sigma costs a little more more expensive than DD because it consists of 3 boxes. It's 8,270 ringgit. Okay. So if you come from Singapore, it's about Sing dollar 1,000, right? John, yeah. John is, if I'm not wrong, is Sing dollar is 1,000 Sing dollar. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Good. So there's no change in the price. Let's go on to the next slide. Now, how about the commission? Okay. Now, if today you submit a form to buy a DD or a Sigma, we will issue you a new distributor ID like when you purchase a machine. All right. So what is the advantage of having an UKON account? So those who do not have an UKON account, please pay attention. Okay. So I believe even though you do not have a UKON account, you have a machine account, right? Am I correct? So the term main account active means it will keep your machine ID, your machine account active. You're at full SP, which is special point. Okay, SP for machine is for how long? Can you type in the chat box? For how many days? It's quiz time. 90 days, correct. It's 90 days. So if you do not have a direct sales machine, right? You will, after 90 days, you will lose some special points. Am I correct? So don't worry. There's a solution. All you need to do is to buy a UKON and put it under your machine account. Right. Got it? Got what I mean? Yeah? So you can still maintain your SP, your machine, for another 90 days if you simply buy, open up an UKON account and place it under your machine account. Clear? Okay, good. At the same time, if you are 1A to 5A, are there many, if you're from, if your current rank is 1A to 4A, can you type in the chat group me? I just want to see how many people here is 1A to 4A, because this is a very important information. Okay, and do you know that one UKON account is equivalent to one machine sales, and it will help you to rank up. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? For example, if you want to reach 4A, how many group sales do you need? Okay, who can answer this question? If you want to become 4A, Julie, I know you are here. You can answer this question. Yes, all right, you got the correct answer. You need 20 units. So if you do not have a UKON account, meaning to say you need to find 21 machines. Am I correct? Yeah? So now if you have a UKON, if every one of you, yes, good, Julie, good to see you. Yeah? If every one of you and your prospects, your customers all come in with a machine and a UKON, don't you think that you will reach 4A? It will cut short your time to reach 4A? If you agree with me, type agree. Or if you understand what I'm trying to explain to you, type agree. Yes. Good, 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 good. Now, the last but not least is when you have an UKON account, it means that you will receive UKON and machine sales under this account. Meaning to say, if you bring someone, okay, in your group, if someone buys a UKON and you do not have a UKON account, you will not get the commission. It will pass up to your leaders. You will pass up, no, not to your leaders, to your upline. To your upline, whoever has the UKON account. So that means you will lose out, right? You will loogie. You miss out the commission for UKON. So if you have a UKON account, whoever buys UKON in your team, you will get a UKON commission besides machine sales. Okay, this is very straightforward. Got it? Is it awesome? If you think these are the advantages, if you think you have learned something new, type me. You think you have learned something new, type me. Awesome, good. Yes. So Malaysia, especially Malaysia distributors, you managed to get the license to sell the squalene. Make use of it. Okay, make use of it. Don't lose the opportunity. Even though we don't have soap, we don't have tea, don't worry. Because during this time, during this pandemic, everyone is looking ways to improve their immune system. And capsule is the best way to improve your immune system. Okay? Right. Okay, next. How much is per point? So if you purchase DD, 1 point you will earn is 150 ringgit. And for Sigma, 1 point is 375 ringgit. If you want to know about how much is USD, you can simply use the exchange rate and change it, use the current rate to change it to USD. This is more or less about that amount, okay? If you are not from Malaysia, okay? At the same time, if today you submit the UKON account, you will get a slight discount because we will pay you the commission, even though you are paying, you are putting the UKON under your machine, all right? And okay, how long does this SP last? If you buy a ST, if you buy a DD, okay, DD and Sigma is different, huh? So for DD, the SP only lasts for 120 days. Okay, thank you, Kuma. Okay, 100. I do my best. Okay, I do my best. So for DD, the SP lasts for 120 days only. Okay, and you need to renew how many times? Can you type in the chat group? How many times do you need? Okay, I need to clarify this. It's not 3 times. It's not 4 times. Yes, it's 2 times. Okay, you need 3 DDs, but you only need to renew 2 times. Winnie, you got the answer, correct answer, because you don't have to renew 3 times. It's just 2 times. The first account is the first account that you start with. Okay, but when you renew, you only renew twice every 120 days. So when you have 3 DDs, it means it's a permanent account. All right. Okay, don't worry. At one, you will familiar with it. The more you practice, the more you listen. Okay, don't worry. Okay, and for Sigma, so Sigma is for SPs for 365 days, which means 1 year. So DD is suitable. Okay, this is my point of view. Okay, for DD, purchase is good for people who wants to rank up because you need the sales count. Am I correct? For Sigma, it's good for people with 6A and above because you do not need any sales count to rank out anymore. You just need the UKON to maintain your SP. So if you've understood what I'm trying to explain, say yes. So I know that you are following me. Okay, good. Right, we have 200 over people here, so I only have few people respond. So are you following me? Okay, good. Right. Okay, so the pass up system I've shared with you earlier, if you do not have a UKON account, it will pass up to your up line, whoever has the UKON account. Okay. Then for existing dishwares, don't worry. You can easily create a UKON account when you submit the form. And you just fill up the form which ID you want to put under. Okay, which machine ID. Okay, it's very easy to apply for DD account or Sigma. Right. Okay, so this is an example. Okay, can you see this sentence? It says, for DD, okay, for DD, we will pay out the commission once it has accumulated to 750 ringgit. This is a global practice, it's a global policy. Yeah, I'm not sure why. Since I joined this company, it's already in place. So I'll see what I can do, but I know the feedback, okay, but there's a reason, probably it's because of the bank charges, but probably, and DD, unfortunately, you have to accumulate till 750 ringgit, then we will pay out the commission to you, okay? And then for Sigma, we will pay you immediately once you purchase the Sigma, all right? It's just like the machine. For Malaysia, it's about 10 days, just at end of the month, sorry, end of the month, yeah? This is another example. Okay, so when you renew your UKON, we will also pay you the commission. During your first purchase, we will also pay you the commission. All right, so there's a slight discount. And remember, the SP for DD only lasts for 120 days. Okay, and if you purchase a Sigma, your commission is 375 ringgit, and the SP lasts for 1 year. Okay, all right, so that's the end of the presentation. So I've shared with you the product and the commission side. So if you have any questions, Q&A, Zahid, it's okay, if you have any questions, you can feel free to ask now.
They can raise their hand, and then we can answer them.
Video, okay, stop share.
Yes, Andrew. Go ahead.
Yeah. Can I ask whether to take before or after meal and why?
Okay, actually, what I do is I will take it first thing in the morning. Okay, you can take it with an empty stomach. So I think all of you here, since you own a Kangen machine, the Kangen machine, you wake up first thing in the morning, you will drink Kangen water, right? So that's what I do. I would take it with an empty stomach because there's nothing in your stomach on the first days when you wake up. So it helps to absorb the nutrients from the capsule. So at the same time, as you start your day, you get very busy, right? Sometimes you will forget to take. So I think what I do is I will take 5 to 10 in the morning. And because this is not drug, there's no specific, if there's any side effect, okay? Even if you take before or after. All right? So it's your choice whether you want to take it before or after. Okay? Does that answer your question, Andrew? Can you hear me, Andrew? All right, if you have learned something new today, can you type me? Okay, good.
Go ahead, John. John, raise his hand.
Hi, Angeline. This is John from Singapore.
Hi, John. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Two question. First question pertaining what Andrew has mentioned before and after meal. Can he take can chemo patient take UKON?
Okay. All right. Okay. Now, this is also a very common question. A common question is, can pregnant lady take UKON as well? Okay. So for people with health issue and people with pregnant lady, please advise them to seek advice from the doctor, because pregnant lady, you do not know, they have hidden health issues. Okay, and if they have like high diabetes or high blood pressure, which you are not aware, and if they take it together with the drugs, it might cause some complications, and we do not want that to happen. Correct? And we are not medical doctor. I will advise people who's taking drugs to actually wait 2 hours later to take the UKON. Do not mix the supplement with the drugs they are taking. Does it make sense, Andrew? John, sorry. Are you there?
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, understood. Yes, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah, because we are not medical doctors. So people with complications in their health, please do ask them to seek advice from their doctor. I think that's the best answer.
Okay.
To protect ourselves. If I don't want them to come after you. And yeah, because this is not a miracle healing or whatever, you know what I mean? So please do give some advice for people with health issues. The best thing is to get them ask their doctor for advice.
Okay. Right. Second question. UKON DD and UKON Sigma, can it be the same account or different account?
Different. Okay. When you buy UKON, you can upgrade. For Malaysia, you can upgrade to Sigma.
Okay.
Okay, but you cannot downgrade. So it's better to, it cannot be the same unless you have completed your UKON, and then the UKON becomes a permanent account, and you decide to upgrade to Sigma in your next purchase. You can upgrade to Sigma, but not at the same time. Yeah, but not at the same time. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
No worries. Because you only need one account to maintain the SP of your machine. So even if you buy DD and Sigma at the same time, you're investing too much at the same time. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, Christian, you have a question you want to ask?
Thank you.
Can you see me now? Hi, Christian.
We cannot see you.
Thank you for your presentation, and thank you, Zaid, for organizing. It's extremely good. Thank you for helping. So my question to you, Angelina, that out of the 8 points, is any other commission which goes towards volume above 6A2, or UKON is only within 8 points?
Okay, we actually if what is your rank currently?
6A, 6A.
6A, yes. We actually look at the irregardless whether you are UKON or Sigma. As long as UKON is permanent, we consider as one sales count.
Okay.
It's included, not just 8 points. It's included as like Sigma is considered as one machine sales. So we do consider it as part of the 6A22 bonus. It's included.
Okay, and plus, if somebody is 4A and 5A, and a couple of people down the organization joining the UKON before, then the people applying. Once they join, from that moment, the the group sales is count, or you know what time is. So let's say somebody is in UKON DD, and the 5A distributor joins later on, who is the applying, would he get a commission, or only from that moment who signs the contract?
When they sign, yes, the moment they have an account at that point of time, then we calculate the commission. If somebody has already bought the down, is that your question? I'm not sure if I get it correctly, but if the group already bought UKON in his team, and he later on, then you submit the upline submit to purchase the UKON. Is that your question?
Yes.
Yeah, it's too late. No, it only starts when you have a UKON account. So if your downline that's why you need to communicate with your team.
Yes.
Okay, before your downline submit their UKON sales, ask them to check with you. So you have to submit first. Then you are able to earn the 8 points or the group, the 8 points commission. So you need to communicate and let your team know. If not, you will lose out. Can you guys see me? Actually, I'm logging in through my phone. Can you see me? In Malaysia?
I cannot see you. I cannot see you.
I'm actually in Energy Malaysia. Yes, Jennifer can see.
Energy Malaysia. Hang on, let me just locate you. Energy Malaysia. Okay, no problem. We have a question from Tommy from all the way from South Africa. Go ahead.
Hi. Hi, Warren.
Hi.
Yeah.
I would like to know. We have a lot of people in my country who have health complications. How will this go about assisting somebody with, let's say, your HIV positive patients and your high blood pressure and diabetic patients?
There's a very good question. Now, I need you to understand, okay? Turmeric, our capsule, is like a supplement. It doesn't heal. It's not a drug, like specific drug to heal specific health issues like high blood pressure or diabetes. But you see, our body has the ability to heal. Do you agree with me? So
yes.
Because in my earlier slides, I shared with you the properties, the properties of turmeric. It is antibacterial, it is anti-inflammatory, correct? So whenever diseases starts from where, I think all of you is very well versed in health conditions. Any diseases in our body all starts with inflammation, correct? So if you have taking enough antioxidant, like drinking enough Kangen water, it helps to increase the antioxidant in your body. So your body has the ability to heal. So the more you take turmeric, it can help with immune system. Correct? Can you hear me? Yeah, I think it's frozen. Yeah. So
yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. So turmeric, because it has antioxidant properties, it has antibacterial and so on. So the more you take, okay, it will help your body to improve the immunity. So I cannot say or promise that, okay, if you take this, your blood pressure is very dangerous. Okay, from a company point of view in Malaysia, we can't make any health claims. Okay, it's prohibited by the compliance in Malaysia. So I would not say, when you share with your friend, don't say, okay, it will help with your health conditions. Because what if the body, because each of us, our body reacts differently. Do you agree with me? Yeah?
Yep, yes.
So Zahid, do you agree with me? Yeah? So our body reacts differently. So especially people with health conditions and they're taking drugs, it's very, I will not advise you to tell them that this turmeric can heal your problem. But you can tell them that it might help your immune system. Correct? Yes, Xiu Feng, thank you. Yes. Does that answer your question? Yeah, and thank you.
Yes, it does. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. So for South Africa, where did you get your machine from?
I bought it through Europe.
From Europe, Germany. Okay, from Germany you can get
from Paris.
From Paris.
From Paris.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you can
Will I be able to get my
Turmeric.
UKON there as well?
Yes, they will send it to you. I think in Paris.
We're losing you. Okay, no problem. Yes, any more question? I think co-host, probably you can check the chat box. If there's any questions there? Huh? No, not me. I did not mute.
People from Dubai asking whether they can order from Dubai.
Angeline, we cannot hear you. We cannot hear you. You are muted. Go. Unmute. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay. Good. Can you hear me better?
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes, we can hear you.
But now we are losing you again. Sorry, we cannot hear you. You mute yourself.
So Andrew, I saw your message. So Andrew, I have to go blood thinner. People who's taking any drugs, whether it's blood thinner, they have to get back to their doctor.
You need to mute the other device. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have to get back to your doctor for advice.
Angeline, can you mute your other device or switch off the other device? Maybe just leave this on.
I just lower the volume. One of them. I just. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay.
Good.
Yeah. Good.
Okay. So Andrew, I would advise you. Why is there echo?
Because you have two devices locked on, so you have to switch off one of the device or switch off one of the volumes.
You just lower the volume up to the to zero because there's a kickback.
How about now?
I still echo there. Yeah.
Yeah, strange.
No, it's okay. Not so bad. Not so bad.
Better now?
Yeah, there's echo.
Okay. Okay, good. So any other questions?
Guys, raise your hands so the co-host can see you. Then they can unmute you.
Okay.
Okay, I don't see any more hands. Oh, Andrew, you want? Okay, Andrew. Yes. Okay, go ahead, Andrew. Unmute yourself.
Okay, on the business side, Angeline.
Yes.
I've got a UKON Sigma account. So upon the 1 year, 365 days, can I go on DD or I must go on Sigma again?
Yes, you have to continue. Okay, for Sigma, it's a permanent ID. Okay, but if you want to continue to get UKON commission from your team, after 1 year, you still have to renew.
Oh, I can't buy DD to renew it. Buy DD for 120 days, 120 days. Can I buy DD for my SP qualify 120 days?
For downgrade, we don't allow, Japan don't allow. If you purchase Sigma, it has to renew using Sigma.
Oh.
Yeah, it's I'm not sure why, but you're not able to downgrade to DD once you purchase Sigma. That's what I get from Japan. So, but if you want to change from DD, once you've completed the 2 renewals and you decided to upgrade to Sigma once you become 6A, that is okay.
So can only upgrade, cannot downgrade.
Exactly. You can move to a bigger house, but you cannot move to a smaller house. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I go on 10A instead of 6A then. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Okay, Ravi. We have Ravi here. Go ahead, Ravi. Unmute yourself. Ravi Gari Gapati. Hi, Ravi. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. Can you hear me?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm Indian. I'm Indian residing at Abu Dhabi. Hi. Namaste.
Yes. How can I help you?
Yeah. I'm residing at Abu Dhabi. How can I procure the UKON at Abu Dhabi?
Sorry, can you repeat your question?
How can I procure the UKON at Abu Dhabi? I cannot hear you.
Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai or Abu Dhabi, yes.
Vegetarian. You get vegetarian from Dubai.
All right, okay.
Yes.
How about India? Is there any way to get to India?
Okay, India, I'm sorry, India is purely machine because they are in the midst of trying to apply for the import permit. So it might take some time before you can actually import to India.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a challenge. I'm not sure why, but it's quite tough to get a permit there.
How about the other products? Soap, UKON tea?
It's the same.
The same.
It's the same, yeah.
No, I mean at least to Abu Dhabi or Dubai. How can I get this stuff?
You have to place order through, okay, any countries that do not have the license to import, it's all the same process. You have to order through Japan.
Okay.
And then they will ask you to pick up from the nearest country with the permit, or the country will, or Japan will send it to your home.
All right.
Yeah, so that's how it works in some countries that do not have the permit, like Philippines. I think Japan sent it to their home address.
Okay.
But I'll find out for India, actually.
Yeah, in the meantime, so I can get it to Abu Dhabi, right?
Sorry?
So I can procure to Abu Dhabi or Dubai now, right now. I can do that now.
Dubai, yes. Abu Dhabi, Dubai.
Yeah, okay.
Middle East is in charge by Dubai office.
All right.
Okay.
Angeline.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi, Angeline. Can we just check with you the vegetarian version? Is Malaysia going to bring in this?
Actually, I've already, we will bring in, not now, because I'm actually in the midst of trying to apply for the tea and the soap. But in the long run, yes, I would love to have vegetarian for Malaysia market. That's the long-term plan. So that when you buy Sigma, there's a combination you can choose with capsule, tea, and soap. That's a package. Yeah.
All right. So there are people already asking. So hopefully it becomes short
Yeah,
term.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best to get the vegetarian. Yes. Okay.
Okay, there is some question in the chat box there. If now I buy, this is from Matt Tan. If now buy Sigma after 2 years only, buy again, what will happen to the commission?
2 years later?
Yeah.
Okay, actually, is John still here? John Yap? What is the expiring date? If you look at the box on Singapore, right? Singapore box. The expiry date is 3 years. Am I correct, John? The UKON? Yeah. So Malaysia is 2 years because it still goes back to the government requirement for the government in Malaysia because they want us to put 2 years. But in fact, UKON can last for 3 years. So even if it has reached 2 years, don't throw away. It's still safe for consumption.
The question is about commission. What happened to the commission?
Oh, commission. Sorry, I didn't. Can you repeat that?
If now buy Sigma, after 2 years only buy again, what will happen to the commission?
Yeah, I think earlier on I've answered that question. So, for example, if you want, okay, Sigma, it's 1 year. So if you 2 years means if you did not renew after 1 year, and if your group anyone purchased the UKON, you will not get a single UKON commission. It will pass up to whoever has the UKON account. So that means you will still keep as a permanent account, but you will not be able to earn UKON commission. Okay?
Yeah, there's another question here from Chia Boon Chiu. If I bought UKON Sigma under my second account, my first account, which is same name, still enjoy SP for 1 year without selling machine?
Okay. Second account means, okay, first account means machine account, right?
Yeah.
Second account is UKON, right?
I think so, that's what he means.
Yeah. So if you buy like DD, the SP for the machine only lasts for 120 days. If you buy Sigma, the SP will last for a year for your machine. So I would advise you not to start with UKON account, but start with machine account. Because if you start with UKON account, yes, you can. It's not that we will reject, but you have to maintain the SP for UKON at the same time the machine, right? So tumbalik, better start with machine, then UKON. It's more, it's long-term wise, it's better, yeah.
So if you have a machine account, your primary account is a machine account, then you buy UKON Sigma, right? Then you buy UKON Sigma. Then you don't have to worry for the next
year, for 1 year. Yeah.
You will keep getting full commission, full SP and everything.
Yes, correct. So, but like I say, even though actually I'm coming up with a program whereby, okay, now everyone is worried about DD, you forget to renew and all that. What Malaysia branch office do is that we send reminder to distributors that to renew their UKON before it expires. So actually, I want to come up with another program whereby we will give you a document whereby you can record the date that you need to renew for UKON DD. So that this is to prevent people from forgetting. Because I think for 1A to 4A, it is very important to use the UKON DD. Because you need that sales count at a lower cost to rank up. right? Because 6A obviously is 6A and above sigma. It's good for you because your concern is just the SP of the machine. But if I'm still 1A to 4A, I need the sales count. So a lot of people actually use, especially in the West, they actually, in Australia, in Canada, in US, they actually use UKON to rank up. But remember, if you want to achieve 6A rank, you need to have a permanent UKON account. What does permanent UKON means? It means you have to renew 2 times and it's permanent, and we will count it as 1 sales unit. So remember, this is tricky. So then for 6A, not only that, you need to achieve a group revenue of 300,000 USD, okay? Group sales, before you can qualify as a 6A. Okay, this is, so when you reach 5A, make sure there's a good mixture of machines and UKON to add up to become USD 300,000. And also you need to reach 101 units. Okay, the reason why this 300,000 USD came about, it actually started in 2017 or end of 2017, if I'm not wrong. Because in the past, a lot of people use UKON just to rank up. So so this 300,000 USD was implemented so that people have a good balance of having a machine and UKON. All right. Okay, for Victor, it's not auto renewal. We don't have a system that will auto renew for you. Everything is manual. We actually send SMS. Our staff make an effort to look out for accounts that's going to expire one by one. Okay, we are very customer oriented. Okay, one by one, and then we will send SMS message to their phone, mobile phone, to remind them. We don't have the volume like in Australia or even Europe or the West, because your volume is very huge. That's why you need a system to auto renew. But because Malaysia, the UKON market is still small, so we are doing, it's increasing though, okay? Our sales in Malaysia is increasing. And so we are using manual SMS message to individual distributors. All right? Okay. Okay.
There's another question from Michael Lee. Let's say I already have a permanent UKON account and I want to buy another DD renewal. I start with new UKON account.
Yeah. Permanent accounts. You don't have to. Actually, if it's already permanent, all you need to do is, okay, if you have a permanent UKON account, DD, every 120 days, you still have to buy DD so that you can continue to get the UKON commission from your team. It's not necessary to start with another UKON account unless it is expired or dead for a few years already. You know what I mean? Yeah. You don't have to open another UKON account. Don't worry about your questions because I'm going to compile all this Q&A and I will actually publish or even upload into our website. So you can understand. I'm actually compiling all the Q&A with my team. Especially I know it's complicating, but when I started off, I'm confused as well. I'm confused like anyone else. But all you need to do is to sit down and study the logic behind it. Okay? And once you understand the logic behind it, it is not something that is difficult. Initially, I do not understand when people tell me, okay, 6A leaders, you need to buy Sigma. 1A to 4A, you need to buy D. I don't understand the logic, but when I sit down and study the marketing plan, and I use my understanding and logic, and I use my own words to explain, then it all makes sense and clear. Okay, so don't worry if you are not sure right now, just study. All right.
So what Angeline is trying to say is that you can use UKON DD, but you must be very watchful, because it laps every 120 days. Okay, why UKON DD? Because cheaper to get in, and you can climb, you can run to 4A. So once you get, faster. Once you get to 4A, you can sell machine. You get 4 points already.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Because when you are 1A to 4A, you are pretty new in the business. So you might not be able to have the skills or to do the demo, right? So sometimes you have to get the help from your upline to help to close. And sometimes you feel very frustrated. At the same time, your objection is, okay, people you get is, okay, expensive and so on. So you might want to offer UKON as another plan B. Because if you just use machine, that means you need to gather your group sales, 21 machines, right? But imagine if you share with your friends, each one bring, let's say 10 friends only. 10 friends. Let's visualize, okay? Let's visualize. 10 friends. But each of them open up UKON and machine account. So total group account, how much will you achieve? Now this is max. This is logic. Can someone tell me the answer? If you bring 10, just 10 friends, yes, 10, 20, instead of bringing 20 people, right? So you only have to find 10. In fact, if you just find 2 good ones that can duplicate, don't you feel that you'll make your life easier? Do you agree with me? If you agree with me, type yes. Do you see the picture now?
I think we need another session on just on the marketing plan itself.
Yeah.
It seems like it's just, I understand this is quite
Yeah, but some of them got it. I can see from the chat the reply. Yes. Yeah.
Because they can actually use fully UKON to get started in the business, right?
Yes, they can.
You can reach to 4A, and then from there you can start. You can start with the machine.
Yes, there's no right or wrong. Okay, there's no right or wrong. But I just want to remind you, if you start with DD, you have to remember to renew 2 times. That's all. And I'm doing my best to see if there's any strategy to help you to remember. Okay, I'm having some plan in mind. So I hope it helps. And I want to reduce. Actually, the cancellation rate for DD in Malaysia has reduced after we make an effort to remind people to renew their account. Yeah.
Cancellation is not distributor go and cancel the account because it lapses basically.
They forget. Yes.
Lapse. No, they forget to buy another.
Yeah. But guys, okay. But I need to tell you, okay. Can I ask you? Every day you brush your teeth, right? This is something that I always like to share in my training. Why do you brush your teeth every day? You know it's important, correct? And when your toothpaste runs out, what do? You automatically go and buy a toothpaste, right? So after today's training session, you know the importance of our UKON. You know the value of our UKON. You know our UKON is different from those that you can't find from supermarket. Don't you think you will take it every day? Don't you think that when you run out, you will go and buy and you will not forget to renew? Do you agree with me? If you agree with me, type yes. Some of you even brush your teeth at least twice a day, right? Because you know the importance. It's a habit. So if you know the value after today's training, if you know the value of our UKON, then I think you will continue to take it faithfully every day, especially during this time of pandemic. Because you need the supplements to boost your immune system. Do you agree with me? If you agree with me, type agree. Is that a revelation? Yeah. So So if you know the value, you know the value of Kangen water. That's why you are drinking it every day. You know the value of why you need to drink water at least 3 liters, right? Because 78% of our body is made of water. So today, after attending this training, you know that our capsule turmeric, not just turmeric, but it consists vitamin B and vitamin C. I think from tomorrow onwards, you will wake up, you will take UKON together with Kangen water. That's why Mr. Oshiro, in his speech, he always says, did you take your UKON and drink Kangen water today? Correct? Yeah. I use 2.5 now, no more toothpaste. Oh, okay. That's good. Right, good. It's an interesting, good. Right. So can we have the last question maybe and then close today's training, Zahid?
Okay, there's one last one from Metan. Why not 3A to 4A get UKON Sigma under the same account? Because it will last for 1 year and sustain all the commission without having the personal.
Yes. Okay, absolutely correct. You can, okay? What I share with you is just my recommendation. But you think you have enough machine sales count, okay, to rank up to 4A. Fine, you still can get Sigma even though you're still 1A to 4. It doesn't mean that I will stop you from buying Sigma if you're 1A to 4A. It's just my recommendation for people who wants to have a challenge in getting the machine sales. For example, your goal is to become 4A within 3 months. And you find that you lack of some machines to rank up to 4A. Probably you can use UKON as another option. Okay, you still can buy Sigma. If you are very good in getting machine sales, you do not need any UKON to help you with the sales count. It's absolutely okay. Mr. Chin, do you agree with me? Boleh?
I agree whatever you say.
Serious? Okay, good. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Can I share something maybe?
Sure.
Okay. All right. I just want to show you guys something. Maybe I just for a while. Okay. Right. Okay. So you see this one? What is this? This is actually
Powder.
turmeric. This is actually turmeric. Now this is from my doctor. I have a doctor who really believes in alternative medicine. So she tell me that turmeric is very good. So I tell her about Kangen, turmeric, UKON. He says, no, he says, go and buy this, go and buy this. And he heard that I'm going for Taiwan for holiday. So he tell me specifically which brand, what numbers, call like that. He asked me, he said they will send it to your hotel. Go and buy this for me. So I can buy this for them. I buy one extra set lah. So I tell her about the UKON in Ajik. She tells me that go and buy this one, buy this one, you know. So I have with here 3. Okay, this is cost me a few hundred ringgit already. Okay, and you know this is Taiwan. Taiwan is very good because they actually Taiwanese. I spoke to some Taiwanese. They know very well about how turmeric helps in the good health. You know. Guess where are they getting their information from?
Okinawa.
Influence from where? Yeah. So look at this. So these are all grown in Taiwan, right? But this one they say is the best
Autumn. Purple. Autumn.
What is this?
忠诚.
Grown in Okinawa. Okay. So this is agree. Everybody agree. There is the good health for that. After 3 years, I think I've been in Taiwan after 3 years already. Guess how much I have taken? Like that lah. My question, this is very good. How are you going to take? Right? So if you say Kangen water, UKON, you say turmeric is antioxidant. Look at it. This is in powder form. Now this is in my oxidized here for 2 years already.
Yeah.
Look at how Inajik packed this.
Yeah.
Now you see how they pack this.
Easy to take.
Yes, so that it is individually packed so they can preserve it.
Yeah, it's small. It's very good for seniors, old people, as well as young children to take. It's small.
Okay. So some of you have been asking, and Miss Angeline about the benefits of UKON now. As we cannot give medical claims, but if you want to talk about the health benefits of turmeric, just type on internet health benefits of turmeric, and you can find informations. Health benefit of turmeric is already well known. It is for skin, high cholesterol, arthritis, or even for brain diseases, Alzheimer, all this. It's there. These are the health benefits for turmeric. Ours just happen to be the one of the best in terms of quality of the health benefit.
Yeah, because it has other vitamins as well, not just turmeric.
Yeah.
And I want to add one thing. Thanks, Mr. Chim, for sharing. So if you have been to Tokyo, okay, so I always do market research, and the pharmacies in Tokyo, actually they sell turmeric from Okinawa, and they actually position themselves as something that's good for liver detox. As you know, Japanese love to drink, especially year-end parties and so on. After work, they will have drinking session. So they will market says, okay, take UKON before your drinking session to protect your liver, because UKON is very good for liver to detox your liver and to protect your liver. Okay, I hope this is something new that you should know.
Wow. We have been here for almost 1.5 hours already. Awesome. You don't even feel it, because everybody's just so engrossed in the discussion, excellent session that we have this evening. Yes, please let Miss Angeline know that we appreciate what she has shared with us. Let her know. Yeah, thank her. Please keep it coming. We want to cultivate this culture of gratitude. Be thankful to people who have.
Hey, thank you, Belinda.
Okay, there is one hand coming up there. Should I take that one? You want to take that one? Let me just see. Okay. Celine is actually a former cancer patient. Probably she wants to ask something.
Right.
Okay, go ahead, Celine. Unmute yourself.
Yeah. Just now, someone was talking about during the cancer patient can take UKON, but I was taking it during my treatment. So
how was it?
Yeah, it helped me, but I don't have a lot of skin problem. So I also now I'm resuming back again after few years. Not few years, few months I didn't take it. Now I resume back. Just now they were telling that to take 5, so I'm taking it back again, 5.
Right. And how do you feel your energy level?
My energy level was super good during that time. During my chemotherapy, my treatment, everything.
Okay. I want to, since she's sharing about her chemo, okay, the spring turmeric, right? I have an article, but it's all written in Japanese. Research has proven, okay, that spring turmeric can help with the cancer cells, actually reduce, because it helps to improve the immune system. Okay, the reason why today I have the confidence to say that turmeric can help with immune system, because there's a chart that the researchers has done that turmeric can help, especially the spring turmeric can help to increase the immune system. And probably you want to do some Google research, spring turmeric, that is very, very special. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you for Celine for sharing.
Thank you, Celine. Yes, definitely UKON better than coffee. She gives me coffee from.
Yeah. Actually, if you think about it, if more people in your team is taking UKON, actually ultimately you can consume it for free, because the commission that you get can cover. And then because it's within your 8 points, even if your downline buy a machine, your UKON account will still get that machine commission. Isn't that value for money? Yeah. So talk with your upline, okay? Discuss and strategize what's best for your growth. And I sincerely hope that your team will grow faster even during this time, because during this period of pandemic, people is looking for true health. People is looking for true wealth. So please use the tools that you have, the machine and UKON, to help more people. Okay? And then your commission will start coming in. Don't worry about the challenge you are facing. If you believe in what you are taking, okay, for those who has not been taking UKON, I advise you to take it yourself, because you need to experience the difference before you can share with your friend. Do you agree with me? Because
Yes.
if you don't take it, how are you going to share it with your friends, with your own personal experience? Okay? And I think when you're convinced, you feel the benefits after taking it, I think it will help to grow your team even further. So I sincerely hope your success, yeah, during this time.
Thank you very much, Angeline. Thank you, everybody, for staying up till 10:20 almost, 10:17 now. Yeah. Awesome, awesome. Definitely, we will have another session on this, especially on the marketing side. So I see a lot of people are still a bit, not really
Worries.
up
Yeah,
to
it's normal. It's normal.
So
But as you go along, you will understand. Yeah, you will understand. Yeah. So we are trying to do some materials for distributors so that there's something to refer as a
Okay.
reference.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Angeline. Thank you very much for
Thank
spending
you, Zahid.